In just 1 month, some of your favorite Laker football legends are going to the big stage. The 2025 NFL Draft takes place Thursday, April 24th through Saturday, April 26th at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Here with some more info on some of the Laker legends up for the draft, live from the West Bloomfield High School football field is our very own Kevin McIntosh.
Thanks, Jake. Yes, I'm live right outside what we consider the swamp right here in the West Bloomfield community. But this is the Gridiron, the West Bloomfield Lakers football field where a lot of our community Gridiron heroes have played and performed well right here on this field. Now it looks like many of them are looking to head to the next chapter in their athletic careers. And some of those notable names, I should say, that are looking to officially go to the NFL and declare for the 2025 NFL Draft that'll be at Lambeau Field Thursday, April 24th through Saturday, April 26th. That include names linebacker Jason Williams from Ferris State, one of the core of the front seven attackers for the Lakers. We also have Tyrone Broden, wide receiver during the Ron Bellamy era as well. Lance Dixon, University of Toledo, who helped revolutionize the Lakers jet sweep as well. Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky, defensive back. Also recorded one of the fastest 40-yard dash in the combine. And, of course, Donovan Edwards, Michigan, who also won the state championship with West Bloomfield, a championship with Michigan as well, also was on the cover of the College Football 25 EA Sports game cover as well. And recently, West Bloomfield football coach Zach Hilbers told our Tyler Keefe, while Donovan Edwards had big expectations, he and his fellow alum put in the work to make their college and NFL dreams become a reality.
Donovan was kind of pegged as this guy who's got a real good shot to make it from a young age. So I think for him to realize potential and get there is a great testament to his work ethic, because, you know, it's tough when you're 15 and 16 years old and everybody tells you how great you're going to be to, I guess, stay motivated and keep your goals, focused on your goals, and to do everything it takes to get where he's got. So he deserves a ton of credit for that. You know, some of those other guys, kind of the other side of it, they might have not have thought when they were here in high school that they would get to this point. And they used it as, I guess, motivation to get where they are. They all got their own strengths, but I guess the common theme throughout is that they never lost faith or belief in their goal, and they worked really hard to get where they're at.
And Coach Hilbers has been hard at work during the draft process, particularly participating in the scouting of his former athletes, which he also told us recently right here on The Splash.
Some people will give you a phone call. Some organizations give you a phone call and just want to run stuff by you. Some people just show up here unannounced because they want to hear, like, the honest truth. They don't want you to, I guess, prepare any kind of narrative about the kids. They'll just show up at the school door, sit down and just ask questions about the guys. So it's kind of crazy, I guess, the depths of the detail that those franchises go through, just kind of doing their homework and background check. And I read these to the kids in our program now. Like, this is the Green Bay Packers 5 years later asking, did these kids show up to class on time? Were they active in their school? Were they ever a discipline problem? Like, all the stuff you tell them is important kind of makes it a little bit more of a reality.
And despite all the praise and accomplishments, Coach Hilbers and his colleagues are proud of their former players chasing their dreams and say that this is the best part of this moment.
It's really exciting because we know, for a lot of times, we've known these kids for a really long time. In addition to those two, like Mac Hairston just finished up in Kentucky. He was with us ever since he was a little baby, it feels like. Lance Dixon, who's at Toledo, they'll have really good shots as well. Makari Page, who's a safety at Michigan. Yeah. So we got 5 at least that I think have a really good chance, at least this draft cycle. And it's just so cool because, you know, they were running around here not too long ago with these big dreams of getting to this moment and be this close. I don't know. It's kind of neat to see.
And as Coach Hilbers just said, just reiterating a lot of things and a lot of accomplishments that his players have achieved over the years, and especially right here on the Gridiron in West Bloomfield. We also recently spoke, or we actually had some time to get some information, some different clips from one of the players also, Maxwell Hairston. Back in his time at West Bloomfield, Hairston told our Dave Scott about his hobbies off the football field, which are a bit telling about how he made his NFL dreams actually come true.
I always like to ask this at the end of these interviews. What do you do when you're not practicing or playing football? What do you do with your time for the fun of it?
You got to watch film. I watched 3 hours last night.
There's no fun. It's football season. Well, come on. I mean, don't you like play video games, or you got a hobby or something you do when you're not working on football?
I'll take a break, but I got to get back to the film.
And that's right. And before he actually moved to Kentucky, Hairstone, I should say, told our Tyler Keith advice to future Laker football players on how to be successful here in West Bloomfield. Advice that may see their NFL dreams also come true.
I would just say, don't give up. Compete. And, just let things fall into place. Don't ever get discouraged because something's not going your way, because you never know what God has in store for you. And I learned that. Because I used to get discouraged, like, man, I'm not seeing the field as much as I want to, this and that. But all I had to do is just put my head down and go to work, and it paid off.
And we will continue to have more insight into the draft later on this week, learning more about these Lakers legends and what they will do and achieve in their later on careers. Right here reporting live from West Bloomfield High School Swamp Football Field, I'm Kevin McIntosh, Civic Center TV. Back to you, Jake.
Man, we've got some future NFL stars in the making. I can't wait to see what's to come with the NFL draft. Kevin, thank you so much for relaying this information and for this story.
Thank you.